You know, we've had a rash of vandalism as far as people tagging and stuff like that with spray paints and everything else. Instead of slapping these people on the hand, what are you going to do about it?
Amen.
I'll tell you.
Capital punishment's out of the question.
They can't shoot them unless they're coming into your house.
We took the concealed carry course back there. That's what they talk about right there. But I would, now go ahead.
Well, first of all, I'd tell you, there's a personal side of me because it cost me a lot of money to have my building redone when they did it to me. It cost a lot of money on my truck when they re-spray paint my truck. You know, the problem is the law. We're not going to fix that tonight. If it was me, first of all, I would go after them to the full extent of the law. Secondly, I'm all for bringing back the chain gang. You know, let them do some community service on the side roads, let them clean up, let them give them, I know it's community service, but, you know, boy, that one burns me up, Tim. And I know it does you because I know where you live. And it's not cool, it's not good. We need to be extremely tough on those laws. Or those type of vandalism, because it costs a lot of people money.
And it can be the start of something else.
Oh, and it leads to other things.
Exactly.
It's just the beginning of what it really leads to.
That's exactly right.
You know, so we need to nip it in the bud right away. We need to take care of it. We need to send a message to the teenagers, or in this particular case it was teenagers. It's not going to be tolerated in this town. It is not going to be tolerated.
They ought to do manual labor. They may.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
No
Sit
fine.
in the jail
You know,
and he
get 'em
can
away
leave
from
and
Mr.
serve his
Tendo.
out.
I'm old school, and if we could do something worse than chain gangs, I'm all for that. But you know, I did learn a couple of things living in New York City, and I happened to live there when a great Republican by the name of Rudy Giuliani was the mayor. And you want to guess what they determined, kind of like what these folks are saying, that jumping turnstiles and doing graffiti is what they call a precursor crime. And what they did was they took them down, they took DNA off of them, and they took fingerprints on them. And guess what? When they decided to graduate up into breaking into your house, we've got prints on them, we've got DNA on them. And it's been a great way to, you know, to catch these knuckleheads when they're out there, because they're going to start doing something like this. And it's just a matter of time until they decide to exactly stair step up the, you know, that's their career path, I guess, is crime. So.
Gary and I have been noticing more and more graffiti in the downtown area during recent weeks, and we don't appreciate it. We don't. It bothers us to see it down here, and you know, as you look around, you start recognizing it in other places in the community. And I, for one, believe that people who do that type of thing need to be punished. We need to send a message. Because I agree with Guy on this, things like that generally move on to bigger things, and I think we need to nip things like that in the bud.
I agree with all of that. My only comment is, I really don't know why they do it, because I don't think it's cool. I think it's cool. Of course, I'm a Depression baby, born in 1932, and I can tell you, back in those days, you do that, you were lucky to come out of that police station alive.
Or your mother's out.